What's happening, fellas? We are here at the Canning MX Speed Establishment at Southwick. Another fantastic year of motocross school has started here. And we got the three fastest guys in New England right here. This guy's number one, Chris Canning. This guy's number two. And then I thought he was fifth, but he said he got a sixth or seventh.
Yeah, I was further back than that.
So there's no coincidence that the guys that are here on a Wednesday are the guys that are winning on the weekend. And how many years you been teaching the school here, Chris?
I think this is the third year.
Third year?
I mean, I've been teaching for 10 years now, but yeah, I think this is our third year of doing Wednesdays.
How'd it go for you this weekend?
It was good. It was fun, man. I got the two-stroke now, so that's a lot of fun. And then obviously the 450 always does well for me. So track was mint. It was good.
If you haven't put two and two together, he's number 82, Chris Canning, the guy that smoked everybody by like half a lap this weekend on the 250 gas. And this is Keith Johnson, Chris's father-in-law. And Keith has been racing here since when, Keith?
Ooh, 1977.
And so how old are you, Keith?
51.
And you were out there smoking the young guns. You're running in the top five. I thought you finished sixth, maybe seventh, but you were flying on the KX450, the Pilgrim Power Sports KX450. They've been sponsoring you for years, haven't they?
Yeah. They're by my house, so it's easy.
Yeah.
And I'm a Kawasaki guy.
You've been on Cowie since the beginning, right?
Well, I've bounced around a little bit, but I grew up on them, and I just like them. They're comfy for me, and I have a lot of extra parts.
So you've been teaching this school here for how many years?
So here with Chris a few years, but yeah, I mean, I've always taught since, man, the mid-90s, I think. Yeah.
So you've been teaching the schools forever, and you and Chris are the main instructors. Justin, are you an instructor here also?
Kind of getting into it, yeah. I helped Chris over Christmas break down in West Craven. So I started helping out this year, I guess you can say. So I've been going to Keith's schools and his school for years now. So I mean,
how'd you finish this weekend?
Behind this guy.
Second place, right?
Second place.
So first and second. If you want to learn how to go fast here, come to the Canning MX Speed Establishment every Wednesday at the Wick. Just show up. How much does it cost to do the class?
It's $100, and we start at 4 and we go to 7, and then once summer's here, you can ride a little past 7, but right now it gets close to dark.
If you want to win, here's a clue: 1 and 2 in New England. This guy, he doesn't race the vet classes. If he did, he would probably lap everybody, including me. He rides at national speed at 53 years old. You also do some physical training too. You have a gym, don't you?
Yeah. We did a lot of off bike training over the winter, which helps. Not just for us old guys, but the young guys too. I mean, everybody sees what these pro guys do during the week, and their off-season training. It's an important piece to make sure your body's in shape for riding dirt bikes. I mean, it's one of probably the most physically demanding sport ever.
It is.
So
that professional athletes competing for sure.
Yeah, and people don't put much into that side of it, right? They just hop on their bike and go.
That's why they only do a lap or two like me, and they're tired. So if they want to keep up with these young bucks when you're 53 years old, how do I sign up for your gym?
Yeah, so you could I guess go on Instagram, Keith Johnson MX Instagram. Send a message, and we do online stuff as well too. I have people that I write programs for that don't even come to the gym.
That's Keith Johnson, Keith Johnson MX on Instagram.
Yep.
And is there a website for the school? Where is your gym?
No website. In Plymouth, Massachusetts.
All right.
Yeah, so anybody that's close to there can obviously come, but we have a few people that come from an hour or two away, but then there's some people it's just too far to come. So
you can do the online thing too?
Yeah, we do an online program, yeah.
Cool. Now you guys were down at Sunshine State MX. If you guys are following our channel, you might remember I filmed Chris on a KTM 125. He was sending it. Got a quick two-minute video or 3-minute video. But you guys spend the winter down there, right?
Yeah, we were there from January on, and then we just got home the week before that first round. So
you don't miss a beat. There is no off season really, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of riding down there, but we take it easy because for me it's easy to get burnt out. Like if I ride every single day, like I'm over it by the time like I need to be going fast. So I just stay in shape, and then like I amp it up as the season gets going. So we're starting to ramp things up now, but yeah.
There's another clue to your success. You spent the whole winter at a motocross track, living there, and you live in your RV full time, right?
Yep.
Where is your RV now?
It's parked here right now, yeah.
Yep. So you're going to be at the Wick training all summer?
Yeah.
every Wednesday?
Yeah, we'll be here every single Wednesday. I mean, like today we got lucky. It's not raining anymore. The track is absolutely perfect. But if it gets too muddy, obviously we cancel it because, I mean, yeah, it's good to practice in the mud, but to pay someone to try to learn to survive in the mud is a whole nother thing, you know.
got here since the beginning, since 1974 when the track first opened, and I still, every time I learn something from these guys are the best riders in the business, and success leaves clues. Number 1, number 2, number 7 this weekend or whatever it was, at 53 years old. How many young pros?
51. I'm not that old
51.
yet.
Okay, so how many young pros went home with their tail between their leg, got their ass kicked by someone old enough to be their grandfather?
Well, there was 40
Like 40 of them.
So,
And you couldn't do it if you didn't train the way you did. That's really the secret. It's the training, right?
That helps, but it also helps that I started in the top 3 or 4 every moto too. So
you know how to get a hole shot. I filmed your hole shots. Your hole shot technique is impeccable. I see my hole shot techniques. I'm like, what a sloppy. I'm sloppy. You know, this guy, elbows up. You got it all down. If you want to learn how to hole shot, you want to come to school here with these guys.
He fixed my hole shots, that's for sure. He got my hole shots a lot more consistent.
Chris, how did you come from 8th to 1st? Because I was filming up on the spectator jump. You came around the first corner, 8th or 10th, and you came around 2 corners. Where did you pass everybody?
I grew up on like super junky bikes, so I never got hole shots. So I just got really good at hammering through people on the first lap. So like, I mean, I just wiggle my way through the front as fast as I can. So I mean, there's no specific spot I pass anybody, especially on the first lap, because everyone's all over. So I just pinball my way through them.
So these guys were down in Florida all winter. You were not in Florida though.
No.
So how did you stay so fast? Was it doing all the cardio? Are you doing the cardio and?
Yeah, that helps. The gym for sure helped. That's the only thing that if I didn't train during the winter, I wouldn't. You know, I was hurting on Monday, but I was okay. I could ride. I mean, you know, we're here riding today. We rode today, and you know, if I didn't do the off-bike training, there would be no chance.
Especially at 51 years old. I mean, this is not an older man's sport, but you're proving it can happen. You and Dowdy and Treadwell and some other older guys, you know, in the 50-plus age group could come out here and hold their own, and it's all that conditioning for sure and years of experience. Success leaves clues. Go to Canning MX Speed Establishment. Come to Southwick every Wednesday if you want to. If you're a novice, you're a beginning rider, like some of these guys are, and you want to learn how to go faster. If you're an old dog like me, they will tell you the tricks of the trade, and you'll learn how to ride this track. This is not easy. This is like, let me tell you guys, these whoops here, these ruts, this is no joke. You got to be in shape, and they'll teach you all the tricks of the trade and how to do it. So, Chris, if people want to come to your school, how do they sign up for it, and what's the process?
They can just shoot me an email. It's canningmxspeed@gmail.com.
It's CANNINGMXspeed@gmail.com.
Yep. And we'll get them all dialed in right through that. The email's the easiest way. Instagram, sometimes it gets sent to requests and this and that. So like sometimes it's hard to see everybody's stuff, but email, I put the wife on it so it all gets dialed in on there.
So it's a little break in between. The students are lining up. Give Chris a call or an email. Get signed up. Be here next Wednesday and learn how to go fast at the WIC. Thanks for watching, and God bless America. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Justin.